Hello, you guys. I'm Dr. Melanie Carlo. If you've ever woken up with a stiff lower back or feel pain after standing too long, you are so not alone. But before you assume it's a pulled muscle or a disc issue, I want to offer you a different lens, one that I've seen over and over again, and one rooted in how your body lives throughout the day, day after day. Because what if your back pain isn't a specific injury, but a pattern that underlies pain coming after certain movements? And what if you could start changing that pattern right now? Something as simple as a 2-minute check-in and a time of curiosity. Most people think of lower back pain as an acute injury. Maybe you lifted something wrong, or even you sneezed, or you went to the gym and overdid it. And it feels like it was that incident that did it. But for the vast majority of people I've worked with, the cause is actually this slow postural buildup of compensatory issues until one day, bam. And you think it's that thing you did, but it's actually the million of little things beforehand. Okay, so what does that mean? It means how you sit, how you stand, even how you breathe all day long creates a tensioning, or an old injury has set a protective pattern into your body that's trying to help you, but it isn't needed anymore. And these small, steady insults, kind of adding insult to injury, accumulate in a way that holds your tissues, your muscles tense, and then the fascia that surrounds it begins to change. All of that is working to try to help you stay the way that you are. And you're asking them to do something different perhaps, and it just can't. And there it goes. You build up, and soon your spine is compressed, and your body is braced unnecessarily. And you know what? You're not broken. You're just like so many of us who are just unaware of the issues going on in our bodies. And most of the time, we don't even know how our bodies are structured. And why don't they teach us these things in school? So the beauty is that now we can access these kinds of teachings. And that's why I'm here, because I love this stuff. So think of your spine or even the fascia in your body like a hanging fishnet, right? And if there's a steady pull on one aspect of the fishnet, always this tension pulling, the whole net, each small little hole has some degree of distortion. And eventually the structure can become unstable. And that's what happens with chronic tensing, with slouching, collapsing your core, getting short in the front of the body, all the computer sitting, leaning forward, head forward, right? Or perching, chronic tilting of the pelvis forward. If you're sitting right now, just notice, are you slouching, back in bed, looking? Are you perching, where your low back is not supported by anything and you're pushing your pelvis forward? Because the fascia, that acellular fishnet-like web in your body says, sure, you want to be like that? It'll start to shorten some areas and lengthen or weaken others. So you basically, over time, bit by bit, begin to compensate without even knowing you're doing it. And your back, that core of your body, takes the brunt. So when we're stressed, when we're tired, distracted, or up in our head, we're out there, we default into unconscious habits. The body's just trying to help. When you're always sinking into chairs or couches, tucking your pelvis under. And now you have to stand for a long period of time or lift something or be straight, and it's gotten short in the front. Can't do it. So it compensates. You pull back your shoulders. You do all manner of things, bending the knees. We do all these crazy things to try to be upright. We can brace our abdominal wall instead of breathing into it and having expansion all the way around, lengthening the low back. Or if you're constantly tensing the low back, arching inwards, and now you try to flex forward, it's so tight you can't get there. You can't touch your toes. Everything feels so tight. Both of them are compensatory postures that ask for your attention. So let's look at the spine for a minute. We are so beautifully designed to be literally your ear hole that goes into the occiput, or it goes into your skull, over your shoulder, over your hip, and over right in the front of the arch, where there's this beautiful side arch. And when you are ear over shoulder over hip, your body is designed to have an inward curve in the low back, but not too much, an outward curve where the thoracic spine is, and a curve back in the neck. This poor fellow has been hanging too long. His fishnet is straightened out. But with that curve in the thoracic spine, curve back in the neck, and a soft inward, outward, inward focus, the bone above literally sits on the bone below. You literally stand on your bones when you're curved properly in your back. It's amazing. And if you keep ignoring over time the fact that you're designed a certain way, micro patterns that are just trying to help you, they're trying to do what you're asking them to do, those patterns kind of congeal in this fishnet-like structure, and they build a posture that injures the low back. Your low back is like the foundation. It's the root core of your system. Your spine, your brain, your spinal cord, your nervous system, your arms come off of it, your legs come off of it. So the low back is a really great indicator that something's going on. And what might be occasional stiffness starts to become chronically tight, or you're noticing your mobility's getting limited as you get older. There's things going on that most people don't even know they're doing. And the body adapts. So it feels painful, or you think you've done something wrong and you limit your movement, or maybe you're stretching, trying to achieve some end, but you're not actually getting to the root cause or resolving it. And so you feel like you're stretching the wrong muscle or trying to strengthen things. So here's where it gets even more interesting. Your posture doesn't just affect your muscles and your form, it affects your whole nervous system. Think about it. A slouched posture here can lead to defensiveness, collapse, feeling like you can't manage what's coming at you, depression, limited breathing. All of this has an effect on your overall inner state. Or maybe an over uptight anterior posture, shoulders back, hard to soften the heart. That can also lead to a hypervigilance, like you're ready to run. So coming back to an upright, aligned posture, where one bone stacks on the other, and you're connected to the ground, that signals safety to your body, alertness. You're ready, but you're not tense. I mean, this stuff really matters for your overall well-being. So here's the cool thing. You can enter in and change your posture intentionally, not just realigning bones, but telling your nervous system, hey, I'm here, I'm aware, I'm paying attention. And when the primitive nervous system senses your focus and your presence, it begins to soften these tense, subconscious reflexes that are holding. So that's why posture work isn't just about exercise. It isn't about a rigid style or finding a new chair or bed, but sometimes those are definitely necessary, but that's another video. Finding the root cause of realignment is about somatic, soma, body, awareness, and teaching your body to find the support and the length and the ease that is kind of your birthright. So let's make this real. I want to invite you to a 2-minute posture check-in habit each morning. And you can do this while you're at the bedside before you get up. You can even start lying down, but let's bring you into an upright position. And just sitting, imagine your head floating upward like a balloon, right? In that sense, your chin draws in, Your ear becomes over your shoulder, over your hips. There's an inward curve in the neck and an inward curve in the low back. So you're sitting on your side of your bed and just get curious, right? You're starting your day open with curiosity and feel. Place both hands on the sides of your rib cage and breathe into the sides and back, not just your belly and not just your chest. And feel the whole rib cage widening. For many people, this is difficult to do. So your thumbs in the back, and let the whole rib cage participate. This gives a message to the whole fascial net around your body that all of it's invited to participate, right? So as you're breathing like that, I want you to exhale and gently arch your low back. So you pull your belly button in and arch. And then on the inhale, release and roll to the front of your sit bones. Feel the arch come in your low back. Exhale, pull your belly button in, round the back. Inhale from the low back. Let your back arch up, up, up. Let the arch roll up the back to the head and neck. Now stay upright from your low back. Pull your belly button in and let that rounding go up the back, shoulders. You can take your hands away from the side, but keep breathing in your low back. Arching and curling, and let the low back be the motivation for the movement. So you're on your, legs are out, you're on your sit bones, you're arching, inhaling, up, up, up. And then you curl, exhaling, belly button in, round, round, round. Okay? So a powerful way to sense in to the body. Now, sit bones. Imagine two thumbs in clay. If you've ever worked with clay, you got your two sit bones like a thumb, and press one down, and as you press, the other one comes up. And then switch, and you again breathe. Low back, and switch sides. And try not to lean like this. Try to keep still and just have the movement come from the lower body. And just notice. Can you do it? Is it easy? Is it hard? Now we're going to bring it to standing. So stand up, soften your knees, and just notice ear over shoulder, over hips, over arch. Again, hands on your ribs. Sometimes when you stand, it's harder to breathe in the low back. So, and now on the exhale, curl the pelvis, tuck, round the back, round the shoulders, and then inhale, arch the back, let the curve come up, the spine, knees are soft, and exhale. So again, you're getting that lovely wave as you breathe into the low back ribs, exhaling, rounding, and just feel your body, each vertebra thanking you for your attention and your presence. Okay? So a few of those, and now standing, feel both feet on the ground, feet like a tripod, heel, ball of the little toe, ball of the big toe, down on the ground. Again, think ear over shoulder, over hip. Feeling into the body, press one foot down, and press down so much that the other foot lightens. And notice there's a shift in the pelvis. And breathing in the low back, shift and go to the other side. And just keep breathing in and out. Go slowly, press the other foot down, the pelvis rises. And you're going to notice, if you can keep the upper body still, how much mobility do you have in the hips? Don't do it so it's painful. Stay curious. Most of all, be really super compassionate. It isn't about perfection. It's about presencing. And give it like 2 minutes, right? Rocking, pressing, sitting, and then standing, rocking, pressing. Start with awareness of your body into your day and go really slowly, because this isn't an exercise. It's a rewiring of the brain and spinal cord working together with your presence. So you're overriding spinal cord reflex patterns, and you're letting your body know, I'm here, I gotcha. This small daily ritual can completely change your spinal health over time. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to keep going to PTs. You just need curiosity and consistency. So the next time your lower back twinges, just pause and ask yourself, am I living in my body right now? Where am I? Feel your sit bones. Notice your curve. Have someone take a picture of you from the side. You may well find, rather than ear over shoulder over hip, you're doing this, or you're doing this, or you're doing this. You are not broken. We are all becoming. So bring your presence, bring your compassion, and most of all, bring your curiosity. So if you found this helpful, give yourself the gift of checking in, not just once, but every day. And keep coming back for support like this. I love getting comments. I love hearing what you all think. Hit subscribe. Like this video. Let me know in the comments what your body wants, more ease, because together, 40 years of physical therapy, I want to keep bringing forward what it takes to build strength and safety and self-trust from the inside out. Thank you, guys. Good to see you.